And I now want to turn to the Ranking Chair, Mr. Wilson, for any opening comments.
Thank you, Chairwoman Davis. We have two excellent witness panels today, and I really can't wait for the American people to see each of you. I've been so impressed in meeting with you individually, and as I look out, I'm just in awe of the professionals who are here today who provide extraordinary opportunities for the young people of our country to serve. Your efforts have directly contributed to the extraordinary success of the active and reserve components in not only sustaining the all-volunteer force during a highly stressful time, but also in the case of the Army and Marine Corps and Army National Guard in substantially accelerating the growth of the force. I want to thank each of our witnesses for their efforts. With regard to growth, the Army and Marine Corps sought strengths of 547,400 and 202,000, respectively, to be achieved in 2011 or beyond. Amazingly, they will achieve those strengths before the end of the year. The Army National Guard has already exceeded its 2013 strength goal of 358,000. This accelerated growth reflects the effects of the final budget submitted by President Bush and the subsequent fine work by our witnesses today. And I represent Fort Jackson for the Army training, and I'm grateful to represent Parris Island for Marine training, so I've seen it firsthand. And I do know firsthand of the rewarding experience of military service, having served 31 years in the Army Reserve and National Guard. I am grateful I have 4 sons who know of the fulfillment of military service. My oldest is a National Guard veteran of Iraq. My second is an active duty member of the Navy, who I visited a year ago today in his service in Iraq. My third is a National Guard signal officer currently in training at Fort Jackson. And my youngest is Army ROTC at Clemson University, and in December he joined the National Guard simultaneous drill program. And I, of course, want to give credit to my wife for inspiring them to serve. Your recruiting and retention efforts are providing wonderful lifelong opportunities for the young people of America. The challenge for President Obama's 2009 supplemental funding proposal and for the 2010 budget request is sustain that accelerated growth in the Army, Marine Corps, and Army National Guard. Moreover, I understand that both the Navy and the Air Force will seek to increase strength in 2010 and beyond. I look forward to the details of the President's budget request next month to see if that additional Navy and Air Force growth is provided. I firmly believe that our military needs to be larger to address the full range of missions we have levied upon it and the threats we face, and to ensure that the stress on the force and the families who support it is minimized. Any calls now to reduce military manpower to fund modernization would be short-sighted. Both the Air Force and Navy have reached that conclusion. I would hope the Congress will too. The keys to sustaining and increasing military manpower are recruiting, retention, and control of unplanned attrition. Our two panels today can help us to understand the challenges in each of those areas. So I want to join you, Madam Chairwoman, in welcoming our witnesses, and I look forward to their testimony. Additionally, last year, I was very grateful with the Chairwoman to visit the Recruiting and Retention School at Fort Jackson, South Carolina, and we saw firsthand, again, the extraordinary personnel who are working to provide opportunity for the young people of our country.